So if you have the right information in the crypto world, you can legitimately change your life forever financially. Have all the wildest dreams and expectations come true, but you need to know exactly what you're looking for and you need to take action when the opportunity arises. And that's what we do here on this channel. And right now, there is a very fascinating opportunity that has awoken thanks to Andrew Tate. So you can see over here, Tate announces his first official crypto coin. He always says he wasn't going to participate in crypto. You'll see in this video, he has been participating and been very profitable, so to speak. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second, over the last 2 days. And he's going to be launching it. He's going to diamond hand it forever, which means never sell it, in a wallet which will be publicly disclosed. The real world members, which is his paid community, will be airdropped for free, an amount of the supply directly correlated to the level of status within the platform. Okay, that's very interesting because he's one of the biggest influencers in the world and he's going to have a massive effect, as I'm about to show you his effect over the last 2 days on all the tokens that he's been pumping on this coin. He says it's going to be the #1 crypto in the world, which if that's true, it's going to be bigger than Bitcoin at over $1 trillion of value. I don't buy that, but maybe he could hit the top 100 list. Maybe he can get it to a few $billions. He put in his private Telegram, and we're going to talk more about this specifically and how to make sure that you don't miss out near the end of the video. In 48 hours, we launch. So you don't have that much time. So let's pay attention. And for me, this is such a no-brainer opportunity because on this channel, we follow the biggest influencers, people who have millions of followers and a huge effect on the crypto market. You can see some of these returns. Chainlink, 360x. If you put 50 grand in, you'd have $18 million. Something like Phantom Token, 111x. Casper, an 80x. Even something like Altura from Alex Becker, one of the top crypto influencers, at 28x would have turned 50 grand into $1.4 million. We are tracking the wallets of people like Andrew Tate, so you can see when these opportunities arise. Let me show you some of the crazy results over literally the last 30 hours. So Andrew Tate, I think, was bored and just decided to buy some cryptos and hold some cryptos, trade some cryptos. We'll go into the details. But he went on a crypto trolling spree. And the real world here says our members got richer, 10x's everywhere. This is Tate talking about it. This was one of the results here. 2 Solana into 94 Solana. And Solana's priced at about $150 US. $322 to 15 grand. $1,700 to 10 grand. And $1,500 to 25 grand. We can actually go have a look at this token. I won't be saying the full name of this token, but its ticker symbol is RNT, and I'm not trying to hide the name of the token. It's written up here for you to say all you want. You can see if I sort by the top traders of this token, you'll see some more insane returns. Have a look at this person who made $371,000 off the token, $280,000 off the token. They did put a decent amount of money on the line, so if we scroll down to someone more like this, they put $8,414 into this token, RNT, when Andrew Tate bought it, and they sold $230,000 of profit. That's 220 grand of profit, a good day's work. And once again, this is why on this channel we track the top influencers and the best traders in the world, so you can just copy trade them and get incredible results. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if this sort of trading interests you. We have Andrew Tate's wallet address, and I've plugged it in here. I'll show you his exact wallet address. Here it is on the screen. I'll put it in the description below if you want to do your own research. We'll be deep diving it in just a second together. However, you can see his buy right here. So he bought 70 Sol, which is about $10,000 US, 11,800 over here, and at a price of 0.007535. So you can see 007535 somewhere here. Look at the effect that he has on a token like this. So from down here, rising up to this 0.07 is a 10x on your money. So if you put $1,000 in when he did, you'd have 10 grand back. If you put 10 grand in when he did, you'd have 100 grand back. And it peaked up here at about a 15x return. You can see the market cap is $36 million currently. I think the peak market cap that it just touched on for a second, if we switch this over to market cap, was about $120 million. Yes, just crossing the $120 million mark. But the RNT token was just the start of his shenanigans, because Andrew Tate bought 4 tokens that day, 10 grand each, 70 Solana in each of these tokens, and we'll go through these graphs together. But he was also, since he went on this crypto rampage, and everyone knows social influencer trading is huge, and Andrew Tate is one of the biggest social influencers, and therefore when he's talking about crypto, these market caps are going to go crazy, like the RNT token going 120 mil. A lot of tokens were just made by Tate fans, people like you who are out there who can create your own meme token on Solana, name it after Andrew Tate. But what they did is they started sending him some of the supply. So you can see Andrew Tate actually tweeted out a screenshot of his wallet where someone sent him top G token. And the token, I think they sent about $1 million of the token. It went up to a $10 million value. And what did Andrew Tate do? He didn't sell the token and crash the market, but he burnt it, reducing the supply of the top G token and making $0 for himself. Tristan Tate, Andrew's brother, says, "If I understand what Cobra Tate just did, he was gifted free crypto from fans who have made coins, $11 million worth. Instead of selling it for himself, he played Burn Baby Burn on repeat, then burned it all live on Twitter. So he has $0 and the value of everybody else's coins go up. Did I get that right?" Yes, he basically did get it right. There is one small caveat, which Brian Anderson points out down below. On paper, it was worth $11 million, but there was only 1 million of liquidity, meaning if you ever try to sell these 11 million tokens, not only will everybody rush to sell theirs because they're seeing that Andrew Tate is selling it and the token's going to be worthless if he's not behind it and he's trying to cash out on it, but there's not enough people who are wanting to buy these tokens off him. Therefore, you can't sell more tokens than there are liquidity of that token. So in reality, it was only about $1 million of that token. But when that market cap did skyrocket, it ended up being $37 million worth of tokens that he burned. Yeah, once again, you can't get all that out, but that is a pretty impressive feat. And this got Andrew Tate even more fired up. He says, "Everyone send me coins." He wanted to do more of this. And looks like he's just going to burn them all, burning probably hundreds of millions of dollars. But he left the Solana address here, which is how we figured out he bought into these 4 tokens. Now, he did tweet about them a little bit later, but that's why you want to be ahead of the tweets. You want to see when people are buying, when these social influencers are buying their wallets, and you're going to make a lot more money. Get as early up the queue as possible. If you can buy automatically when a wallet like this buys, you're probably going to do really well because you know there's millions of fans who are trying to make a quick dollar afterwards. Now, if you're wanting to know if this wallet buys or sells new tokens, it's kind of hard to do because everyone is sending him their tokens because they want him to promote them on Twitter and get them into the hundreds of millions of the market cap. So what you need to do is click on DeFi activities, and then you need to search from his wallet in here. And that will bring up only the activities that this account has actually done, which was these 4 tokens here. Now, how did these tokens go? Well, I pulled them up. The first one he bought was F Madonna. And he did tweet about this, and you can see he bought F Madonna, $12,000 worth, 70 Sol at a 9159 price right here, this little buy button. So let's scroll down to 9.09 right here, really early on in this little candle here, and it absolutely skyrocketed. We don't have to do the ROI in this one because that's some difficult math, but it went a long way up and would have made you very wealthy if you were tracking someone like Andrew Tate's wallet. Then he bought the F Tristan token, and you can see the buys here, which looks like he bought it at an all-time high. But remember, this is by 15 minutes, and that shows you how quickly these tokens are going to pump, and then obviously come back down the other side if you're not taking profit. But he bought it at 2921, which if we go into the candle that he bought it on, find 2921 down here. You can see there's a very quick and a low liquidity, but a total of a 10x. So you could reasonably, if you were very quick with them, cash in on a 5 to 7x. And then by the time he bought the 4th token, it sort of diluted the power of how much these tokens were pumping. It was a Germany token, which is a very interesting one to buy. It is only at a $2.7 million market cap, and he bought it at a 6685 price, which, you know, there's really not much profit in this one. This was probably the one that you didn't want to copy trade. But let's get back to business, because apparently in 48 hours, he's airdropping his official coin. He doesn't own any of these coins that he bought into. He got sent a lot and he bought into some third-party tokens, just meme tokens. But in 48 hours, apparently he's launching his very own official token, and he's saying he's going to diamond hands it and never sell. So what sort of information do we know here? Because for me personally, I'd love to get airdropped this token, and I'd also like to buy in really early and make a clean 2, 5, or 10x on this token. Well, Andrew Tate tweeted, "After 5,000 new people join university.com, which is his paid membership at $50 a month, the fun really begins. Imagine you knew what I was going to do before I do it." That's what we're talking about. That's literally what this whole channel exists for, is to track these influencers and best traders' wallets, so we do know, maybe not before they do it, but before other people know about it, before they tweet about it or put a big YouTube video about it, and these tokens pump 2 to 5x. My students must win first. 5,000 retweets for next clue, friends. It's going to be a fun day. But you can see here, this is all basically a publicity stunt for his university, because he needs 5,000 new people to join up before he's going to be airdropping or launching this token. And he's saying his students must win first, which people are like, well, for $50, if I get airdropped $400 worth of tokens, it's going to be a no-brainer. And remember, he's selling this membership for $50 US a month, which means he'd be adding $250,000 US a month to his revenue, or $3 million a year if they stay for that long. So technically he is profiting off this crypto. He then tweeted this: "You don't know what you're voting for. It's not as simple as you think. I know what you're voting for, and I have all of the power." And then he tweeted these 3 tokens. Top G is the one he burned, RNT is the one he bought $10,000, and Roost, I believe they bought him a blue Koenigsegg or a Bugatti in exchange for not directly promoting their token, but, featuring it in a couple of videos as a joke that he'll never promote it. And he retweets some of their tweets that they put out as well. So he's loosely affiliated with Roost, which is now on Base. We do have a video out on how to trade on the Base chain if you want to go watch that and get educated, because Roost on Base won this voting, which we don't really know yet what that means, but maybe some of the Roost holders might be airdropped this new token that Andrew Tate is coming out with in 48 hours. Now, we're going to be keeping an eye on this inside of our inner circle. The link to that is in the description below, and this is where we track these top influencer wallets so we can get into these 10 or 100x tokens way before the public find out about them. Andrew Tate is saying he's having people in Hustlers University find out about it first, but he also says there's one official Tate Telegram channel. They get information before Twitter does. 1,000 retweets to continue the game. This is the Telegram link right here. I'll link it in the description so you can join that as well. So I really hope we both don't miss out on making generational wealth for ourselves and for our family. Make sure you do join our inner circle, links in the description below. If you believe what these top traders, all these people that we're tracking are saying, the bull run is literally days to a couple of months away, and it's going to last, Michael Saylor says, until 2034, but more realistically, the big pump might last a few months, maybe 18 months, and this is our opportunity that we really don't want to let slip through our hands. So, love to see you on the inside. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.